Grotzilla.
Gears is back, baby. Woo! What's going on? It's Grotzilla here. And today I have a very casual video for you. We're going to be talking about E-Day, baby. Now, I've been playing the beta early access because I've had that show on pre-order since the first trailer. I love the Gears War series. I've been a fan ever since I was a wee lad when I purchased the Xbox 360 edition of Gears of War with Gears 1 and 2 included. Now, if you're a casual grub, so to speak, that has never played a Gears of War game and you're thinking, should I get into E-Day? Do I need to play 1 to 5 just to learn the story? Well, I got great news for you. Gears of War E-Day is set smack bang at the start of the whole event. It's set before Gears 1 because E-Day, for those unaware, is Emergence Day. The day the Locusts emerge from underground and pile drive and pound and fist the shit out of the humans. And boy, oh boy, were they not prepared for the Locusts coming. And it's very evident in Gears of War E-Day. So, I've got some good, some bad, and then a sort of casual review of a casual perspective of the game. The good things I like. I love the graphics. Graphically, this game is amazing. The best looking Gears game by far that we've had so far. Now there are a few complaints about the graphics and I guess character visuals. I love the Swarm and Locust design and the creature design of some of these new creatures, like that little frog that spits acid at you, is amazing. So cool, I love it. I'm a big fan of it. Yes, seeing a young version of Dom, R.I.P. King, and Marcus Phoenix is very daunting at first. It's very off-putting, but you slowly get used to that when you see them running around more in Horde, Siege, and PvP modes. So visually, I love it. Weapon-wise, the weapons are so clean and cool, I love them. I'm a very big fan of the weapons. The Retro Lancer is back and I love it. I loved it ever since it was introduced into the Gears series. And we also have the Prototype Lancer, which is the Chainsaw Lancer that we're used to in Gears, except for it's obviously the prototype, it's the first version of it, so it's not the best. Anyways, that's visuals. Another thing I love about it is how it plays. Now, you will get fucked miserably, fisted hard, like you're facing Omni-Man against these Locusts in Horde Siege. Why? Because the humans are not prepared to face the Locust right now. They're more face to face with being prepared to face against other humans. That's what they were designed for, and that's what their weapons were designed for, and their armor was designed to withstand. So, it's difficult. It's not the easiest of modes. You will go down a lot, people will have to revive you, and you will be in pain. However, it's all part of the lore and story reason, because the Locusts were stronger than you at the beginning. Now, that's awesome. I love it. It's really fun. PvP wise, I'm loving it. Nasher reigns supreme as always. If you're not too used to the Nasher, it's the shotgun that is used in Gears, PvP, and all the sweats that bounce off the walls and wallbang like crazy, doing those 360 spinny moves, and then they headshot you with the Nasher, or they blow you up with the Nasher, and then you cry because you can't face it. It's back, but because of the new Omni movement that they've got, which includes sliding and jump mechanic, who knew Gears needed a jump mechanic? It's a game changer, honestly. You can get above cover, you can get to areas you don't even normally think you could get to in a Gears game. It's so good and fun. And yeah, I love it. The Nasher still reigns supreme, like I said, in PvP, but that's just something you're gonna have to deal with if you play Gears. Another thing I really love about Gears is the fact that you could put Metallica music as the main menu music, which gives me hope that we're going to have collabs with some artists in the future to change music and who knows what not in the game. That's really fun. I'm looking forward to it. One of the bad things I don't like about the game, and that is, I don't know if it's myself personally or if others have experienced this, but I feel like it's a bit laggy in the sense that when I'm shooting people, it feels like sometimes the bullets aren't registering, or it's slower to hit people when I go for a melee and whatnot, and it doesn't seem to register. Again, this could be a fault of my own, because it could just be my shit in it. But from the playing I have done so far, and that's about 6 hours I've sunk into it total, because I'm a casual scrub, I'm not a sweat that doesn't touch grass. So my experience is from a casual, dead gamer point of view, where I get a few hours every night to play Gears. I've noticed the lag a lot, but again, I don't know whether this is myself or the actual game. That's my only gripe I have with the multiplayer and the Horde Siege in the game in general, is the lag where it doesn't seem like it's registering hits. That's my only complaint I have. Aside from that, I'm loving this game. In terms of what I would compare it to, I'm going to do a hot take and say it reminds me a lot of Gears Tactics, in the sense that yes, Gears Tactics is a completely different playstyle of game. It's an XCOM type game. The thing I'm comparing it to is the fact that you are weak in that because that is a year after E-Day, so you're still early on facing the Locust, and they're very difficult. They will fuck you up if they get a hold of you, get too close to you, swarm you and whatnot, and you're not prepared to face them as such. And Gears of War E-Day is the same. That's the only reason I compare the two, that and because if I was to rate Gears of War games, it goes Gears of War E-Day is my #1 favorite Gears of War of all time, then it's Gears Tactics, Gears 1, and that's my top 3 Gears games. I like XCOM style games, hence why Gears Tactics is up there. I really wish they would make a Gears Tactics 2, but I think that's DOA. Anyway, the game is really fun. Now if you're a casual like me, who isn't a wall-banging sweat, and MLG Pro doesn't care about rank, doesn't care about being the best at the game, will you enjoy the game? And I have to say, yes, this game is for everyone. I feel like if you've never picked up a Gears of War game, take my small wife for example, she played a little bit of E-Day. She actually got some kills. She was doing pretty well. She's never touched a Gears game in her life. She's a casual gamer at most. She only really plays DBD. And she was having fun. So I would say any casual gamers would be able to pick up this game and play it. It's a fun third-person gritty shooter. And if you've ever wanted to scratch that sort of Gears of War itch, you've seen old 360 gameplay, or you used to see things, you're going to see a lot of content on Gears, I guess, lately, since E-Day is trending. And you've been like, I would really love to give it a go. I would say E-Day is your greatest starting point, because story-wise, it's at the smack bang of the start. You're not going to miss anything. You're probably going to learn more than you would if you just jump straight to Gears of War 1. I would say Gears of War games are timeless. If you're not looking at just multiplayer and you're looking for single-player campaigns and experiences, playing through Gears 1 to 5, including the spin-off, Gears of War Judgment, which is set 6 weeks after Emergence Day. So it's basically Gears E-Day, Gears of War Judgment, Gears of War Tactics if you're into that style of gameplay. If not, you could just sort of look up online the lore or the story of Gears Tactics, and then Gears of War 1, which is 14 years and 8 months after E-Day. And I would say you could play through all those up to Gears 5 and enjoy yourself and love the games. Be a fan of the series. I would say yes, if you're a casual, this is the greatest thing for you to do. This game is great. It's good for beginners. It's a fun third-person gritty shooter with chainsaw guns, giant locusts like big buffy bastards. What's not to love? It's a really fun game, and E-Day is definitely a day one purchase for me. I had that shit on pre-order since I saw the trailer, and I cannot wait to jump into the full game in October.